Hey guys, I want to talk to you before the weekend to let you know about what's happening in the life of our church. Um, Last weekend we took a congregational vote and 91% of the votes came back in favor of purchasing property. And so we have an accepted offer. We have attorneys that have reviewed the contract and are drafting the finalized version of that. We are now marching toward a closing date, Lord willing. And so we're now in that phase of the project where we're going to raise funds to be able to cover the closing costs and the furnishing of the property. I don't love talking about money. I am well beyond my comfort level as we move into this next chapter. It's kind of funny. I've been talking to people about my reluctance to do this, and it just gives me further confidence that God is calling us beyond ourselves. But even the last 18 months, you may have noticed, I didn't talk a lot about money. I just felt it was inappropriate given the circumstances and given the fact that a lot of our expenses had been reduced throughout COVID. And so we haven't talked about money. It's not something that I feel the need to do. I trust that God is going to provide for us. But as we move toward this facility, it is a necessity to open up that opportunity for our people to give to it. And in fact, I've been reminded a couple times lately, people have said, don't rob us of the opportunity to give. And so that's where we're at. We're going to take up a free will offering. We're going to do that weekend by weekend for the next little stretch. And we're going to watch as God provides for this incredible opportunity. In the Bible, free will offerings were the times when the people of God had a project in front of them. So whether that was the building of the tabernacle and furnishing it, or the building of the temple, or the building of a wall, or things like that, there were opportunities for the people to bring their own gifts to contribute to the project. That's what we're going to do. We're going to open this up to our people to say, we would love for you to stand behind this project. It's a fixer-upper. We're going to do work on it. There's going to be plenty of things for us to do. We're going to have sweat equity in it, but also we want to give people an opportunity to give toward it. And so if that resonates with you, that's wonderful. If you're reluctant about this and you don't want to give, I mean, this is a free will offering. We're only looking for those who are willing to give in this direction. But I believe that God is going to provide for us. And in fact, as I've been praying through this, I actually think this will be further evidence of God's provision. The numbers that we need to hit, $75,000 right away. And honestly, I in my praying with God, I was like, this is ridiculous. We just started as a church. We don't have a huge savings account. This feels a little bit silly. And the impression that I've gotten in my spirit is that God is saying, I will take care of all of that. You just watch. And so this will be further evidence of God's hand at work in this. But starting this weekend, we're going to give you that opportunity to give to this project. You can do that online. You can do that in person. And we'll give you more details as we roll this stuff out. But this is exciting. We are not building a building. We're not making a beautiful space for us to meet. I believe that moving in this direction actually is a strategic move to fulfill the Great Commission. We're called to make disciples. And we're going to leverage this meeting point as a place to make disciples, as a place to do outreach from. It's going to be our mission hub from which we go and make disciples of the communities in our area and of the nations. And so I don't hesitate to invite you into this. I don't want to rob you of the opportunity. I'm excited about this, and I hope that you'll join me in the excitement of watching God work in all of this. So I will see you this weekend. I love you guys. Take care.